Hello and welcome back to Old School Modeler. My name is Nick. So today is an update on the buddy build with Rob over at Chevy Boy Model Car Shop. This build has taken a while because I keep doing a lot of details, and then of course I took that month off. But I finally got the body painted, as you can see, and it's cleared. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the videos of it, of the blue being on and then the clear. I made a couple little videos. Not sure where I left off in the last video. It's been a while, but this is the rear end. I got the drive shaft glued in. I still need to do like a little black wash on there on the U joints. So this is why I left this black, so the drive shaft would stand out. So that looks really cool. No, on the last video I was discussing these tires. So running these tires, and then I put the decal in there. And how I did that, I took a piece of sprue and I stuck it in the hole of the wheel, and I sanded the end smooth, and then I shoved it in there. I painted it black with a Sharpie, and then I shoved it in there with super glue, and I left a little nub on the backside, and I snipped it. So that's that, because obviously this wheel back's not going to touch the wheel. It may touch this. So I got that. So kind of like that, and then I put the decal on there. That comes in the kit. Strange axles decal. So that looks really cool. It's just a little detail you probably wouldn't notice, but here's the grill. I did the grill with some flat black craft paint. I'm thinking about opening these up, drilling some holes in there, and then hogging that out. So I might do that. I got the radiator painted. That's the Tamiya's Silverleaf. And I got the fire extinguisher painted, detailed, and then I put the decal on there. And I put it in the interior. So quick look at the interior. I think it looks really cool. I love that shifter. The shifter is really cool. This is for the hood, the flip nose hood. That's the hinge, the flip nose hinge. This is the top of the scoop. This piece was 2 pieces, and that was another piece you had to glue in, and then I had to do a bunch of work. I'll show you that. But this was 2 pieces, and I had to sand and fill the seam. I filled the seam with super glue. I don't have any Tamiya putty or any kind of putty. I did have Tamiya putty at one time, but I didn't like it. But that's the scoop, painted and cleared. This is the front end, and you can see I didn't do the best job at molding in the scoop. You can still see the imperfections, and there's a divot there, and I tried, but like I said, you don't have putty, so what do you do? These are bare metal foiled. I'm going to take some lacquer thinner and a Q-tip and rub that off. And the body, I had a heck of a time. I had this all painted. It was flawless. And then I let it sit for, I don't know, a week. And when I was able to clear, there's a whole bunch of dust on it and dirt, some cat hair too. So I was wiping it off. I kept wiping it off, kept wiping it off, kept wiping it off. And this thing was like statically charged with dirt, and it just would not come off. And I finally got it off. Kept wiping it, and I finally was able to clear it. There's a couple little things. You can see a little bit right there is one dirt. I think I got it off there. But it came out pretty good. This front end, I'm going to tape this off. This is all going to get painted black. And then the firewire is going to be black. And I'm going to try and paint these bars blue again, because we're having a black base, and then putting the blue on top makes it a little darker. Same thing with what I did with the roll cage and the seats. Same thing. I'm thinking I might do that, but not sure. I may just leave it all black. But that looks really good. Happy with the results. So that's the update on the buddy build. We were supposed to have a deadline. Say we agreed on September. Well, it's September, and it's still September. So, but I'm sure Rob has been done with his for a couple months. He builds pretty quickly. This has been a slow build because I keep doing all these little details and stuff. So that's why it's taken me forever. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe, do what you want, and build that model your way. Have a great night.